We've looked at a lot of TMNT party wagons on this page. Most were pretty detailed, some had turtles popping out of the top, some were super small, and one of them somehow transforms into Splinter. But of all these party wagons, never once has one come in a bag. I was searching around on Amazon and I found this MOOXI M-O-C Anime Ninja Turtle Pizza Car Building Set. Pretty sure I got that right. Anyway, even though it's not an officially licensed LEGO or TMNT product, they're doing their own thing, and I thought it would be a fun one to put together. So let's rip it open and see what we're working with. The instructions seem pretty straightforward. I believe there's a way you can view them on your phone as well, which I do think would have been easier. Some of the pictures are a little bit blurry and hard to see, but I'm also old. After inspecting all the individual piece bags, it doesn't seem like they're sorted by any sort of method. Maybe I'm wrong, so I'm just going to rip them all open and sort them by color and then go from there. I must say I expected this project to take maybe 30 minutes at most, but yeah, I'd say sorting them took me at least that long, so prepare yourself if you get one of these too. Looks like we got all the classic colors of the party wagon covered, so let's get to building. I did a lot of LEGO sets when I was a kid, so this definitely brought back some memories. I've done a couple little ones as an adult, but this one was definitely a fun change of pace. All of the movable pieces seemed to do what they should do, so that was off to a good start. There were a couple little times where I thought maybe the instructions were incorrect, but I could have just been reading them wrong. One of those instances was on these back wheels, but I was able to figure it out. In all likelihood, it was probably user error. I like how they added the details of including the brown seats on the inside, even though you can't see them all too well once the doors are on. We all know they're in there. There were a few unique looking pieces in this set that I hadn't seen before, but again, I'm not an experienced brick builder. The pacing and order of the instructions seemed to make a lot of sense. Even though it started off kinda bare, every new page added more and more details and it really started to come together. This front end build ended up using a lot of the smooth building pieces, which made it more of like a streamlined look, which I thought was nice. Of course, we have that iconic extra tire right on the front, and those little clear pieces for headlights. More lights on the back, and I guess at this point you could have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle convertible? No? So let's add some walls and windows. The extra triangle pieces at the top really gave it that extra detail that made it look like the original Playmates toy, which I really liked. Of course, we had to recreate that famous orange door on the side as well. Definitely looking good. And then we added these little orange spiky pieces to give it the final detail. The door does open so you can see those seats inside, and it's looking nice. While I wouldn't grade any part of this build as difficult, I would say the roof gave me the most trouble. There are a lot of different styles of pieces, and the instructions aren't super clear all the time, but again, that could have been user error. The blasters on the sides and the satellite dish on top give it the final details, and I think we're ready to roll. In the end, this thing did take me a couple hours to complete. I think a more seasoned brick builder could get it done in no time, but again, I haven't done one of these in quite a while. I'm always super impressed how brick artists can take little pieces that are so square and bland looking and turn them into something that can be packed with so much nostalgia and character. I definitely enjoyed this one. Here's how it stacks up with the other party wagons in my collection, and here's one more turnaround shot. I hope you enjoyed the build. It was definitely a fun one for me. Let me know if you decide to pick one of these up and follow along for more fun turtle stuff.